don't know when the next reveal events are. The annoying thing about reveal events now is that they're not like scheduled super far in advance, are they? Apart from Jeff Keighley stuff. So Summer Games Fest, Opening Night Live, Gamescom, and the Game Awards. Other than that, we pretty much live in this era now where it's like, oh, there's going to be a state of play next week. Nintendo are doing a direct tomorrow. What the fuck's that about? Like, where's the fanfare at? Does anybody else feel that? Like, I want to know this shit months in advance. I want to know this shit a month in advance at the very minimum. I want to be like, yeah, I'm excited about that. And that's what I'm going to be doing a month from now. Can we do band practice this night, Joe? No, we fucking can't. I'm watching Nintendo Direct. That's what I want. Resident Evil 9 reveal this year. I think that is almost nailed on. If we don't get a Resident Evil 9 reveal this year, I would be very, very surprised because Resident Evil Capcom have been smashing it with Resident Evil consistently for, I don't know what, maybe like 5 years now. Because 5 and 6 people weren't interested in, were they? They took a break, they refigured shit out, they dropped 7, and everyone absolutely loved 7. And then they went on this year by year thing. I don't know exactly when it started. I can't remember. Every year we got a new Resident Evil. We got the 2 remake, then we got the 3 remake, then we got Resident Evil 8, then we got Resident Evil 4 remake. And last year was a full year without a new Resident Evil game. I don't think they're going to want to leave that much longer because they're going to want to keep that trajectory they were on going to some degree. But I do get leaving it a year or whatever because it does build some hype. There was a lot of marketing around Resident Evil 4. To take a year away from it, people are hungry now for Resident Evil 9. Devil May Cry 6, on the other hand, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you if there's one in development. You might know better than I will. If anybody knows about a Devil May Cry 6 in development, let me know. Devil May Cry 5 was fucking great. But I just don't think it's top of their priority list because how are Capcom going to spread their resources? I would go as far as saying it might even be pretty unlikely because they've got Monster Hunter coming out this year, which Monster Hunter is a huge one. It's becoming more and more and more popular in the West, and it is massive in Asia. Huge. They've got that coming out this year. They're going to need continued support for that when that comes out. And then yeah, I think they'll probably be pretty hot on Resident Evil getting that out. There's a good chance, in my opinion, Resident Evil 9, Devil May Cry 6 might not even be. They may not have even started development. Do I think he'll move back to Leon? That's a good question. I don't think so. I don't think so because we've had a lot of Leon content shoved down his throats recently. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation that Rose is going to be the protagonist going forward. Rose is the daughter of the protagonist from 7 and 8. To be honest, I would like to see a complete pivot. We had the Claire Redfield saga. We had the Chris Redfield saga. We had the Leon saga. Then we pivoted away and we did the Ethan saga. And then with all the remakes, we brought all those old ones back. In my opinion, I think it could be time for a complete new shift, a new branch of Resident Evil. But yeah, of them all, Ada Wong full game, Ada Wong dating sim. How about that? Remember the end of 7 where you're busting round as Chris turns into Gears of War for like the last 10 minutes? Yeah, I'm not keen on Chris. Yeah, exactly. He's the COD option. Need to punch more boulders. Yeah, he's not the one, Chris. I don't know. It's an interesting thing. Like, it's a good thing to think about. I really don't know. My tier list is complete pivot, new character, new environment. Underneath that, I would say Leon. Because personally, I would be fine with another Leon game. I actually think that if they released another Leon game, I think that they're milking it. I think the video game audience would kind of be I don't think they know it yet, but I think that would be the line crossed. And I think you'd see a lot of people on Reddit and everywhere else going, oh, come on, like, what are you milking Leon for? That's how I feel about Leon. Yeah, and then anything under that, I'm just whatever. Ultimately, I don't really care as long as the game is really, really good and scary. That's what I'm after. I think a pivot away would be cool, though. What have we not had? We've had all the standard zombie stuff. We've had big boy Nemesis. Then we had the sort of weird, like, Hills Have Eyes style house for 7. 8 was kind of the more gothic, a bit more like Resi 4 vibe. So 9, what could 9 be? What have we not had? Like maybe cultists or something? Yeah, number 4's cult. Nah, it better not be a Chris Redfield one. I'm not into it. Guns. Guns and blood. Do you know what we've not had? And this isn't something that I've come up with because this is what's rumoured for Far Cry 7. And I actually really like this idea if it is. It's conspiracy theorists. Although I don't know. Is it going to be scary enough with conspiracy theorists? I guess it depends how crazy they are with it. Eldritch could be cool. Actually, I would take a Resident Evil, like, not a prequel, but like, yeah, like a Resident Evil of old. That could be really cool, actually. Like, imagine a Resident Evil set around, like, World War II era or something. I don't know. Hey, I'm straying far from Resident Evil. Yeah, there would be uproar there. I don't know, I'm just trying to think. We're probably having the same conversation that they've all fucking had scratching their heads about it. Except they'll have had it, like, 2 years ago. Where's he saying HP Lovecraft era? I've got it. Resident Evil skateboarding. That's what we need to fill the Tony Hawk's void.